Houston, we have a problem. All right, so here's the scoop. We just about, everything's okay now, but we just about lost 2.5 months of our video footage from our GoPro camera. We usually save all our files because they're large MP4 files that we have to save daily, you know, to clean out the SD card and then put it up over on our hard drive, our portable hard drive. And we have about a handful of external hard drives to save these files on, and because we have to go back and then do the videos when we have time, our down days, snow days, rain days, or days of just feeling like doing them. So that's why we're always kind of behind, because we're anxious to keep working on the project, not spend too much time in the office doing this kind of stuff. So that's the bummer part, is we almost lost 2.5. The positive part is we did recover it. And long story short, the hard drive, which I've had for a few months now, we're going to send it back, but it just wouldn't read the drive. And after all this research and everything online, we found a program that was recommended through a YouTube channel, and it's called Recover It. And we're not a sponsor of it or anything like that, so it's not one of those sales videos, but we did pay the $70 to use it, and it still wasn't working at first. And then all of a sudden, the screen popped up that the drive's recognized by the software. Scan now, boom. So I went ahead and scanned it, and it got about 30%, and I was anxious to try to see if I could recover it, because I was losing hope after a few days of trying different things, and many different things. And so sure enough, it started working. And so I spent all evening, afternoon yesterday, and we went out to dinner with some friends. When I came back, kept it going until we went to bed. And then sure enough, by this morning, it stopped again. And the software won't recognize the hard drive now that makes these clicking sounds. I mean, it's just, I think it's toast now. But we did get what was important, and that was our Christmas videos that we were really bummed about if we lost all these files, because all our family, you know, Christmas and just having fun with that during the holiday times and all that. So we're excited to have that back, and we think we got most everything back all the way to episode 51, or there might be a week of gap there. I'm still looking at what I do have after transferring them. But I'm going to start working on episode 52. So there may be a small gap there. And then unfortunately in 2024, there'll be a gap as well, because when I came back to do 2024 this morning, couldn't get it because it doesn't work at all now. So, all right. So with that said, that's our update. We're happy. But a few days ago, I made a video like this, preparing myself to have to do episode 52 a few months in the future. So we're happy to keep this journal going, and this really what it is. It's January 23rd right now, and we're still plugging away at the project. It's turned out pretty cool. The yellow that you saw in 51, hopefully as we keep going, you'll see the transformation. A lot of work still to do, but we're trying to, anytime we get a good day in there, we'll go down and work some more. That's it. So, and just a reminder too, if you're watching our whole journal, our journey with the caboose, we do kind of go backwards a little bit, because with the caboose we had to do some final touches and such in there before we did our finale. And so now we're going back So that was going into Christmas, where now we're going back into November with the exterior of the building for episode 52, maybe 53. We'll see. Trying to keep the videos kind of short, like 20 minutes, so it doesn't bore everybody too much. So, but it is raw video, so that's what it is. So this is what it is. We do our best, and we're having fun with the project, though. And for all those watching, thank you again. It's we do appreciate it. It gives us motivation to keep on going. So, all right. With that said, we will see you later. Yeah. So
just
one. Yeah. I think we should just keep it going. It's easier with two people.
Manufacturing.
We're back in the commercial building. Today is almost Thanksgiving.
It's the 21st.
I always have to look. No, it is 21st. 21st, and we are cutting corrugated metal. So here's a quick update for you. We almost dropped the GoPro camera just now. It was teeter-tottering. That would have not been good.
That would have been funny.
I've done it before, though. So far, it's not broken yet. Okay, so Home Depot and Sholo had none of the 8-foot corrugated metals. We did some errands yesterday. My son is visiting today for the Thanksgiving week, and we went down to Costco to do our, about 2 or 3 times a year, we just get all the big supplies and stock up. So while we're down there, we did Home Depot. There's a big one in the Mesa. Or is it it's Mesa. I think officially it's Mesa. It's like on the border, but and it's a bigger Home Depot, and they had 2 sheets left. That's it. Last time, actually, you were with me as well. We were in Payson, and which is halfway between here and the other one, and they had lots. So we're like, well, just on the way home, even though the car was just packed, like big time packed. It's like
Stupid.
we couldn't.
It was stupid.
One of us had to sit in the back seat on one side. Anyway, it was packed. Couldn't even see out the windows. But anyway, we went to the Payson one, and sure enough, they had, how many is all?
9.
9 left.
9 there.
And last time we were just there, maybe a month ago, that they had like 2 bays of them, like tons of them. So we just grabbed all 9. I think this is all I need for the whole base of the building for the areas we're doing, because we're skipping some areas for extensions, the shed, all that. I think this will be enough. So how'd you do that? Huh? That sounds pretty cool. This stuff is pulpwood.
I assume so.
So you gotta be careful with the hands. And
Just put it on the ground.
I just don't want it to drip down my hands, and it smells. Like when you get it in your nose, it smells like, it kind of gives that resemblance of like hot mustard. You know how like when you eat hot mustard from Chinese food, it goes like through the sinuses. See, it's smoking. So this spray, and if the fumes come toward you, that we have a mask in here too. I'm gonna have you try this. But you just cover the whole thing. Just do one, and then we'll spray it again. We'll spray another one, and then just do all of them. It'll reach from a distance. If you get those fumes, there's masks in here too if you want. If it gets on your fingers, just wipe it off. You can wipe off all my pants if those are good pants. Or you could just wipe it off on a towel in here instead of my pants. Oh, see, that smells. Okay, I'm gonna stink. Whew. Aren't these the coolest lights? So we picked these up when we were in town yesterday. We just came across them as we were just leaving for town. So we're down to the valley, and we just thought they look kind of enchanted, a little whimsical, and it may go. I think it's going to go good with our train theme. We may not do it on the outside. We actually may do this on the inside, by the front door on the inside, or something in there, just to have that whimsical look as you come into the train station. Or we may do something else, but we know we could utilize this. So we really like it. It's pretty cool. The lady that sold it to us, it sounds like they're remodeling their house and going with a different design. So yeah. I don't know if we'll paint them. I also don't know if we'll paint them or just leave them rustic. I'm not sure on that yet. We got 2 of them. So the battery's good. Right here. If we get that on camera. Well, I think the camera's turned. Turned on the sander and all the dust went right to his face.
Like this?
Yeah, just hold it like that. Right handed. Yep. Yep. Oh, we painted it. We actually did yellow on that building. But I learned, I put the trim up like we did out here.
Okay.
I didn't do the back of it. I just painted the front. And it didn't take long for termites to find that fresh wood.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's not fun.
because it's low, it was low to the ground, so it's good to
Where was that?
not only for weather but for pests. This thing's like a kind of deterrent.
What state was that?
North Carolina.
Was it North Carolina?
It was pretty soon before we moved.
Yeah.
You were just a baby.
And now I'm about
I
to
wish I
be
kept
26.
that building in hindsight. I wish I kept it. I wish I kept the house too. But. All right, we're back. Today's Saturday, November 25th. Late start. We had our first snow last night, and it was just a dusting. It's pretty much what I was expecting, but it's gotten colder. Tonight, I think we're supposed to get down to 18, which is the forecast, which means it might be 13 or so actual. We'll see. All right, I'm going to keep working on the building. My son's going to be here in a few days to help me lift this beam up. So I got to prep for it. So I got to try to get a few hours in every day down here on the exterior while it's even cold. So we've just been kind of lazy lately because of Thanksgiving and eating that turkey and nibbling on leftovers. I think I gained a few pounds. So yeah, it's making me tired. All right, so today I think I need to do the eave. So I need to cut these to size, but before I do that, I need to put the yellow batten boards kind of at the angle in the eave, and that way these will go bump up right next to it. So there's a piece of trim in there right now. I'm just going to rip that out real quick and then replace it with 2x3s. Here we go. Oh, and we had tons of wind yesterday before the snow last night. The snow was overnight, so we didn't even see it, but look at all my metal. There you are. Happy Sunday, November 26th. Oh, I've been eating turkey and ham for 3 days straight throughout the day. I feel like something's happening. Something's growing. It's good stuff. Smoked turkey, jalapeno ham, which I think I did get video. Did I get video or pictures maybe? I'll have to show it up here or there. Okay, so back in here, man, it was cold this morning. It was down in, I think, 17 degrees. But it's different cold. We had 12 degrees like a month ago. But Janee and I were talking about this morning, everything's frosted. It feels like there's a lot more moisture in the air. So it definitely feels colder. It is really hard to get motivated in that cold. And especially working on the exterior of the building. So I've been just getting stuff. Is that an icicle? Yeah, there's a icicle at the bottom of the trolley, I think. It's not even attached. It's just actually, do you see that? It's not even attached. It just formed, touched the ground, stayed strong. That's what we got to do, stay strong. So what was I saying? Squirrel. So we're just gonna keep working on the eave because my son's gonna be here in a couple days to help me lift the big beam, which is outside, as well as the, I don't even know what they call it. I guess maybe I'll make a goal to learn what these are called before I put them up in a few days. But this is going to go right down the center of the eave and the beam through here. So I want him to help me lift it just so we can get the measurement right and so I don't kill myself. And it's not the heaviest board, but it's just hard to work with being up there like that. So okay, so I'm going to work on the eave and we're going to be putting these woods. We don't have to go do this. We get to just paint it underneath there, but Janee and I both thought, man, it'd be really cool, nice, look more custom, craftsman type if put these kind of like a shiplap underneath the eave. So I did hang the battens around the vent on top and up here on top. And that way the other battens will bump up to it instead of just being open to the vent. So at least it has an end point. And then that little piece on the very top corner, took me 2 tries to get that one, but we got it. And that was just nicely caulked in there. And then so yeah, now, oh, and then this was a little loose, so I'm gonna put some it was loose because I made it loose. I was hammering it out, and because we thought we were gonna take this fascia off originally, but man, it's kind of a pain. And we thought, you know what, let's put the fascia on top of it, and then I think that's gonna be much easier and actually be a little more bulky on the edge. So anyway, I needed to screw it back in since I hammered it out. So got that done. I'm going to caulk that up just to get a nice seal in there, and then we're going to start cutting those shiplap type boards all in those eaves. So I'm doing these boards for the eave, and at the very top it looked like it was like reducing, so maybe the board was warped. So I'm trying to do every single board to the right length, and it gets about 2 boards, and then the size changes enough to adjust the saw blade a little, or adjust the length. But halfway through, it appears, knock on wood, that the rest of it is 21 3/8. So I cut more this time, and in doing so, it makes it easier just to stack these and that way all my drill patterns, all my screw patterns are the same. This will go through about 2, but it touches the 3rd. So I got 2 there. Hoping to get one side done today, and then tomorrow I'll do the other side. And then Tuesday my son comes in to help me out. So timing should be perfect, as long as I don't have to cut more of these wood pieces. We are going back outside, hang some more. Whoa, hello there. I'm trying to get in contact with you. I'm going to talk about your vehicle's extended warranty.